Bronny James. Just hearing his name is enough to spark intense debates among NBA fans. Some believe he's on track for a great career, while others remain skeptical, thinking he won't be more than an average player in the league. The truth? It's probably somewhere in between. But one thing is clear, his performance against the Milwaukee Bucks last Thursday sent a message to everyone watching. He has the tools to be a real difference maker in the NBA. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. From the moment Bronny stepped on the court, he looked confident, composed, and ready to compete. He wasn't just there to take up space, he was there to make an impact. And despite the Lakers falling short in the game, he was undoubtedly one of the team's brightest spots. But what does this performance really mean for his future? Is he ready to carve out a role in the Lakers' rotation? And more importantly, could this be the start of something special? Even though the Lakers couldn't pull off the win, Bronny gave fans something to be excited about. He finished the game with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Solid numbers for a rookie who's still finding his rhythm in the NBA. But beyond the stats, it was the way he played that stood out. He controlled the ball with confidence, made smart decisions, and wasn't afraid to attack the defense. One of the most impressive moments came when he found himself matched up against Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, let's be real. Most rookies would hesitate in that situation. But not Bronny. He took on the challenge, showing flashes of the physical explosiveness and determination needed to compete at the highest level. Even though he didn't score on that play, it was a sign that he's not backing down from anyone. While most of the attention is on the Lakers' main roster, Bronny has been making serious noise in the G League with the South Bay Lakers. In just 9 games, he's averaging 20.6 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. Those aren't just decent numbers, they're impressive for a young player adjusting to the professional game. More importantly, they show that he's gaining confidence, finding his rhythm, and proving that he can handle the physical and technical demands of the league. According to head coach J.J. Redick, Bronny's time in the G League has been invaluable. By the time he got called up to the main team and saw meaningful minutes, he was ready. And that's exactly what we saw against the Bucks, a player who looked prepared, composed, and eager to contribute. Of course, we can't talk about Bronny James without mentioning the enormous pressure that comes with his last name. Being LeBron James' son means that every move he makes is put under a microscope. Every shot, every turnover, every highlight, it's all analyzed and compared to one of the greatest players of all time. That's an impossible standard to meet, and yet, Bronny has handled it better than most young players would. J.J. Redick has spoken highly of Bronny's maturity, praising the way he stays focused despite the overwhelming expectations. That's not an easy thing to do when the basketball world is constantly questioning whether you deserve to be in the league or if your spot was handed to you because of your father. But Bronny isn't here to prove the doubters wrong, he's here to build his own career. And while he still has a long way to go, performances like the one against the Bucks show that he's taking steps in the right direction. Right now, the Lakers are focused on competing at the highest level. They're chasing the top of the Western Conference, which means they can't afford to experiment too much with player development. But that's not necessarily a bad thing for Bronny. He doesn't need to play heavy minutes right away. He can continue refining his game in the G League while getting occasional opportunities with the main squad. And let's be honest, when a young player shows flashes of greatness, teams take notice. The league has now been put on alert. Bronny isn't just a famous last name. He's a player who, when given the opportunity, can step up and make a real impact. So what does all of this mean for the Lakers moving forward? If there's one thing that has become clear, it's that Bronny James is more than just LeBron's son. He's a young, talented player who has the right mindset, the work ethic, and the potential to carve out a real role in the NBA. Of course, his journey won't be easy. The league is filled with talented players, and nothing is guaranteed. But if there's one thing we've learned so far, it's that Bronny isn't afraid of the challenge. He doesn't back down from tough matchups, he embraces the pressure, and most importantly, he keeps getting better. And for the Lakers, that's exactly what they need. A young player with talent, drive, and the willingness to learn. Someone who can develop over time and become a real asset to the team. Bronny's story is just beginning, but if his performance against the Bucks is any indication, he's well on his way to proving that he belongs. So the next time someone says he's only in the league because of his last name, just remind them, Bronny James is here to play. And he's just getting started. Reports suggest that some members of the Los Angeles Lakers were initially concerned about the possibility of LeBron James leaving the franchise following the blockbuster trade that brought Luka Doncic to the team. The reason? LeBron, the face of the organization and one of the most influential players in NBA history, was neither consulted nor involved in the decision-making process. That raised speculation about his future, as it was unusual for him to be left out of such a major move. This information comes from Jovan Buha of The Athletic, who shared details on his podcast this Tuesday. According to Buha, after speaking with people close to the situation, there was some initial fear within the organization. However, within the first 24 hours, those concerns started to fade, and it became clear that LeBron was staying. Still, the uncertainty surrounding LeBron's reaction was enough to make certain individuals within the franchise nervous. His influence on team decisions throughout his career has been well documented, and his absence from the discussions surrounding the trade was surprising. Some worried that the move could have been perceived as a sign of disrespect or a shift in the Lakers' priorities, especially since Anthony Davis, his longtime teammate and close friend, was involved in the deal. One of the biggest factors fueling speculation was LeBron's contract situation. While he recently signed an extension, he still holds a player option after this season. That means he could opt out and enter free agency if he wanted to explore other opportunities. Given the unpredictable nature of the NBA, any uncertainty about his commitment to the team was enough to raise alarms behind the scenes. Buha did clarify, however, that the concern did not come from Lakers owner Jeannie Buss or general manager Rob Pelinka. Instead, it was from other individuals within the organization, though their exact roles were not disclosed. Regardless, it was clear that the idea of LeBron possibly leaving was a topic of discussion. LeBron himself later addressed the situation, describing it as a weird, uncomfortable, and real moment. He admitted that saying goodbye to Anthony Davis was very, very difficult, but he reassured everyone that he remained committed to the Lakers. Despite the emotional nature of the trade, he emphasized that he understood the business side of the league and would continue to do his best to help the team succeed. His decision to stay is a relief for the franchise, which remains focused on contending for another championship. LeBron's leadership and experience are invaluable, and his presence on the roster keeps the Lakers in the conversation as one of the top teams in the Western Conference. Though the trade for Luka Doncic significantly reshaped the team, having LeBron's commitment solidifies their direction moving forward. So far this season, LeBron has continued to put up impressive numbers, averaging 25 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 8.5 assists in 58 games. Even in his 21st NBA season, he remains one of the most dominant players in the league, proving that he still has plenty left in the tank. While the initial reaction to the trade may have caused some concern, the Lakers can now focus on building chemistry with their new roster. Luka Doncic's arrival brings a fresh dynamic to the team, and with LeBron on board, the Lakers have a combination of experience and youth that could make them a serious contender. For now, the uncertainty surrounding LeBron's future has been put to rest. However, with his contract options still looming, the franchise will need to continue proving that it's the best place for him to finish his legendary career. The Lakers have made their move, and the pressure is now on them to deliver results. The Los Angeles Lakers, despite already boasting a star-studded lineup, are actively searching for key additions to solidify their championship aspirations. With a dynamic duo of Luka Doncic and LeBron James leading the charge, the Lakers are looking to surround them with the right supporting cast. The goal is clear: maximize the strengths of their superstars by adding players who can elevate the team's offensive and defensive capabilities. With that in mind, trade rumors continue to circulate, linking the Lakers to various potential acquisitions. And now, a new name has emerged as a serious target. Reports suggest that the Lakers are determined to bring in a high-level shooter this offseason, with Memphis Grizzlies guard Kennard standing out as a prime candidate. At 6 feet 5 inches, Kennard has carved out a reputation as one of the most consistent and efficient three-point shooters in the NBA. This season, he's connecting on an impressive 44.6% of his shots from beyond the arc, maintaining a career average of 43.9%. His ability to stretch the floor, knock down perimeter shots with ease, and provide reliable spacing makes him an ideal fit for the Lakers, who are looking for dependable outside threats to complement their dominant playmakers. One of the biggest challenges for the Lakers in recent years has been their inconsistency from deep. While LeBron James and Luka Doncic are both exceptional playmakers who can create open looks for their teammates, capitalizing on those opportunities has been a struggle at times. Adding a sharpshooter of Kennard's caliber would give the Lakers a much-needed boost in this department, helping to punish opposing defenses that collapse in the paint to contain their stars. Beyond his shooting prowess, Kennard's contract situation makes him an even more attractive option for Los Angeles. He is set to earn $9.3 million in the final year of his current deal and has never commanded more than $15 million per season. In an NBA landscape where salary cap space is a critical factor in team building, acquiring a reliable shooter on a reasonable contract is a major advantage. With the Lakers already carrying significant financial commitments to Doncic and James, finding cost-effective role players like Kennard is crucial for maintaining roster flexibility. As Colin Keane from Sporting News emphasized, ensuring that Luka Doncic has floor spacers at every position who can capitalize on open looks from beyond the arc will remain a top priority for Lakers GM Rob Pelinka throughout Doncic's career. Kennard's NBA journey has been a testament to his ability to adapt and thrive in different environments. He entered the league as a first-round draft pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2017, where he showcased his potential as a reliable shooter and scorer. After spending 2.5 seasons in Detroit, he was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers, where he further refined his game and became one of the best three-point shooters in the league. His tenure with the Clippers solidified his reputation as a high-level marksman, and in 2022, he was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. Since then, he has played a crucial role in their offensive system, providing spacing and shot-making ability that has been instrumental in the team's success. While his role in Memphis has been valuable, the prospect of joining a championship contending team like the Lakers could be an enticing opportunity for Kennard. Looking ahead, Kennard is set to become an unrestricted free agent, which means he will have the freedom to explore different options. Given his shooting ability and affordability, he is expected to attract significant interest from multiple teams, including the Lakers. The Grizzlies will likely make an effort to retain him, recognizing his importance to their offensive strategy, but the Lakers front office, known for its aggressive and strategic negotiations, could make a strong push to secure his services. From a basketball standpoint, Kennard's fit with the Lakers makes perfect sense. His presence would not only provide a lethal outside shooting threat, but also help open up driving lanes for Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Defenses would be forced to respect his shooting ability, making it harder for opponents to pack the paint and limit the effectiveness of the Lakers' star duo. Additionally, Kennard's experience playing alongside elite talents in his previous stints with the Clippers and Grizzlies means he understands how to thrive in a complementary role. He doesn't need a high volume of shots to be effective, and his ability to play within the flow of an offense makes him a seamless fit for the Lakers system. With the off-season approaching, the Lakers are expected to be active in exploring ways to improve their roster. The pursuit of Kennard aligns with their broader strategy of surrounding Luka Doncic and LeBron James with the right supporting cast. If they can successfully acquire him, it would be a significant step toward addressing their shooting concerns and strengthening their championship aspirations. For now, Lakers fans will have to wait and see how the front office navigates the trade market. But one thing is clear, the pursuit of Luke Kennard signals the Lakers' commitment to assembling a team capable of competing at the highest level. If the deal goes through, Kennard could play a vital role in the team's quest for another NBA championship.